My favorite part of the scene was probably the conversation between Matt Chambers and Dexter in the bar, when he's just kind of like assessing him and just sort of like fucking with him. It's a really great scene just because you kind of get to see him sort of playing to this guy's weaknesses, sort of like just exploiting him without the guy knowing it, and there's just the whole undertone of like what we know is going to happen at some point with this guy, and it just kind of gives everything a creepy but like satisfying sort of feel. Um, it's interesting how Dexter sort of identifies himself as being someone that doesn't really have feelings and doesn't really have the feelings of a normal person, in the way that like he's talking about with the parents in the elevator, of the boy that died, and he's like, I see their pain, I can understand it on some level, but I can't feel it. And, you know, I think it's interesting because I think if something happened to like Deborah or Rita, I really think that he would understand and would feel that pain. And, you know, he said that he doesn't really feel the same things for people, and I think that's true for the most part, but, you know, he was going to kill Matt, and then he left Matt's house to go talk to Deborah because Deborah wanted to talk about her promotion. The way he acts with Rita's kids is completely genuine. I think he genuinely does want to be with Rita. I think he very much cares about her. So I think that Dexter seems to be someone that feels that because of what he does, he doesn't really have the right to feel these things, and he kind of has to make himself as black and white as possible when really, like, I think he's sort of in denial that he does feel things for a few people. And, oh my god, Dexter and Angel's air pound was adorable. I have a note that says Dexter and Rita equals smiley face. I guess that I like them a lot. I think Julie Benz is really fantastic on the show. And I just kind of really love the interactions between them and the way he talked to her when like they were going to sort of do it. At least it seemed like it was leading up to that eventually. And she couldn't, and just the way he talked to her like was really compassionate and just really sweet, and I don't know. I was a fan. LaGuerta is a bitch. Holy crap. She's so awful. Like, Gloria Nathan, what happened to you? I think you need some Ryan O'Reilly in your life. No, but yeah, she's not very nice. I wonder how long they're going to keep this up with, like, this sort of rivalry between LaGuerta and Deborah. Yeah, I think that might actually be all of my, thoughts. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. And the other thing is that, you know, Dexter came back and the doll was gone. The head was still there. The ice truck killer came back into the house, and so we're kind of continuing on like these threads that we had started in the first episode, learning a bit more about people, kind of learning a bit more about the relationships that people have on the show and everything, and, you know, getting one more clue with the whole ice truck killer thing. So it seems like it's sort of setting up the structure of the show, or how we're going to have like kind of a specific person that Dexter's going to be killing or something, and another plot going on with a crime, and something with the ice truck killer, and stuff, you know, something with Rita, and all of that. So I really like the setup of the show, and I'll be back when I watch the next episode, whenever that happens. So, okay. Goodbye.